All right. Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive? Today, we're tackling something that might seem a little, well, basic at first glance.
Basic, maybe, but trust me, this one's a game changer.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about a keyboard shortcut, just one, but one that can make a huge difference in how you work with Excel. Especially, and I'm talking to all you data crunching wizards out there, when you're dealing with those massive data sets that seem to stretch on forever.
Endless scrolling, we've all been there.
Ugh, don't remind me. So we've got some notes on this shortcut, and let me tell you, I'm pretty excited to see how this unfolds.
All right, let's hear it. What's the magic formula?
Drum roll, please. CRUDL plus Shift plus End.
A classic. Simple, but so powerful.
Okay, but what does it actually do? I mean, I know it's supposed to be a time saver, but how?
So what the shortcut does is it selects all the cells from wherever your cursor is, all the way to the last used cell in the worksheet.
Last used cell. Okay, that's where I need a little clarification. What exactly defines a used cell? Like if I've scrolled way down a sheet and accidentally formatted a cell, does that count?
Great question. And yeah, you've hit on a potential quirk with this shortcut. The last used cell is determined by the last cell that contains either data or formatting. So you're right, if you've got some random formatting way down the sheet, it could throw things off a bit.
I knew there had to be a catch. So it's not foolproof.
Well, not entirely. The notes actually mention a couple of ways to avoid this issue. First, you can just clean up those unused cells, get rid of any stray formatting you don't need, or make sure to save your workbook, which kind of tells Excel, hey, this is where the real data ends.
Okay, good tips. But let's get back to the good stuff, the time-saving magic of this shortcut. Paint me a picture. Let's say I'm working on this gigantic financial model, or maybe diving into a detailed data analysis project. Rows upon rows of numbers. Normally, I'd be scrolling for days to select the cells I need.
Exactly, and that's where Cradle plus Shift plus N swoops in to save the day. Boom! You hit the shortcut, and instantly your entire relevant dataset is selected. No more endless scrolling.
It's like a superpower.
Hmm.
So what happens next? What can I do with all those selected cells?
Well, now you've got a whole arsenal of options at your fingertips. You can copy the entire dataset, format it all at once, delete it, or apply complex calculations across the entire selection,
Yeah,
all in a fraction of the time it would normally take.
that's what I'm talking about. We're not just shaving off seconds here. We're talking about streamlining entire workflows. And that's the kind of efficiency that can really change the game, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And, it brings up a bigger point about truly mastering Excel. It's not just about memorizing a bunch of formulas and functions. It's about understanding how those pieces fit together and using shortcuts like this to manipulate data quickly and accurately.
It's about working smarter, not harder. So let's recap for our listeners. CritRoll plus Shift plus End. A seemingly simple shortcut, but one with the potential to save you a ton of time and frustration, especially when you're wrestling with those huge data sets. But as we've seen, it's more than just a time saver. It's a gateway to a more efficient and powerful way of using Excel.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So here's my challenge to everyone listening. Try it out. Next time you're in Excel facing a task that usually takes a bit longer than you'd like, think about how CRIDL plus Shift plus End could change your approach. You might be surprised at how much smoother things go.
I bet you will.
And here's a final thought. If this one little shortcut can unlock such a level of efficiency, what other hidden gems are lurking within Excel just waiting to be discovered?
Ooh, good question.
There's a whole world of keyboard shortcuts and commands out there that can take your skills to the next level. So keep exploring, keep experimenting. You never know what you might find.
I love it. Gotta love those little hidden productivity boosts.
Absolutely. And with that, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See you next time.